absolutely. I can give you a kind of there was a sort of a bridging moment between the two areas. I mentioned briefly that the library had things like Francis Barrett's The Magus. They had books on the occult in there, and I was interested as a parallel to the ghost stuff. There's other books, and I came across an organisation called the Hermetic Order of Golden Dawn, which was a group from the late 1800s who were kind of revitalized modern occultism. They were a very, very significant group. The original group didn't last very long, but kind of broke up into various splinter groups, one of which was Aleister Crowley, who people may have heard of, was involved in as well. But I came across all their ritual material. There was a book called The Complete Works of Golden Dawn, which again I was able to order through the library. I think it came from London or something, but you could get a service, which is quite amazing. And got hold of it, and again it was one I kept checking out, and hand copied quite a few of the rituals in it, because it was like, oh, I don't want to lose this book. You know, I didn't know. When I talk to teenagers, I didn't know I could get these books from myself. There was no sort of Amazon to order them from. You had to just get what you could get. Now I found out bookshops in London later on that stopped this sort of stuff, but at this point I didn't have much money. I was a teenager, and I started trying some of the rituals out, saying these words and waving your hands about and doing all sorts of things, and I felt something from them. It's the best way I can describe it. I felt a connection with something. It's like I could feel energy around me. It's the best way I can describe it. And it wasn't just my imagination. I could feel this stuff. It was absolutely real experience of something was happening. And what I would say later on was that they were attuning me to stuff, attuning me to the other world, or whatever you want to call it, the energies around us. And it was definitely having a developmental effect. Now, a lot of people these days go to like spiritist churches to do developmental courses in mediumship and that kind of stuff, but there was nothing like where I lived at all. Nothing I knew about. Anyway, there was, but I knew nothing about it. So I was literally just working on my own and following this Golden Dawn rituals, learning to use tarot cards, all that kind of stuff. And working with tarot